Greetings, metalheads and rockers. Thank you for checking into the Friday the 13th YouTube channel. First of all, I'd like to thank, as I always do, everybody who has subscribed. If you haven't, please do. Much appreciate it. Now, you're about to listen to an audio interview with the voice of rock. Yes, that's Glenn Hughes. As we all know, he's the greatest rock singer on the planet, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions. So, have a listen to this interview. It was conducted back in between 1999 2000, in between the albums The Way It Is and Return to Crystal Karma. So, have a listen, enjoy. Please share on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and other social media sites. So, like I say, as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. It's free. There's loads of great interviews coming your way, so be safe. Enjoy the interview, and best wishes to you all for 2022. Cheers, folks. Thanks.
Hello, Jason.
Hey, Glenn, how you doing, mate?
Fabulous, me old China.
Yeah, good. I got the Christmas fact you sent me a couple of years ago.
Oh, lovely.
Hey, mate, how's things with you anyway?
Things are really good, man.
Good, good.
And you?
Yeah, fine. Just at college studying music in my last year.
Alrighty.
So,
I remember you, mate.
yeah, good.
I do. How can I not forget you?
Oh, cheers, mate. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
So, right then. Okay, my first question, Glenn, is, first of all, could you tell me which was your least favourite album that you've done and why?
The least favourite?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. You know, it's a very difficult one to answer, isn't it? I think Addiction was, because I wasn't well when I was doing it. I was sober and clean. I just had a huge fever and a very, very, very bad cold in my chest. So it was painful to do it. You know, that's the answer I'd like to give you. As far as the music, I can't really say they're all pretty decent.
Right.
I just think the experience of making an album called Addiction, regarding the lethal quality of the music concerning, obviously, drugs and alcohol,
Yeah.
It's just, for me, it was a dismal period of my life. So there you go, Addiction.
It's weird because, like, your singing on that is amazing.
Yes, it is. It's amazing, but I don't know why. I was a lot of pain.
Okay.
I did I do all my vocals in a 48-hour window.
Still screaming your nuts off.
It's a dark,
right,
brooding album,
right,
and it's a very real album.
All right, great. Okay, my next question is, do you see each solo album as a progression from each other?
I hope so.
Right.
All my solo albums, and I think if you think about this, they're all different.
Yeah. Definitely.
I bet you're all thinking, what's he going to do now? What's it going to be this year?
Yeah.
So for me, I never redo the same album twice. I have a huge vocabulary of musical ideas that I don't just write for album number 4, album number 5. I write all year round. I'm writing for TV shows, film, jingles on the radio. I'm a writer of songs, so
right.
It's like I do a lot of research into my work.
So you do like jingles? I mean, do you ever find time to do jingles then?
I only just started to do them. I do them because they pay really well.
Right. So what sort of jingles do you do then?
Oh, I do things for Coke and for Ford and for, Budweiser and stuff. And
Is this in England or a state?
USA.
All right. I like to wear them over here.
The deal is that I'm not going to tell you lies. I'm going to tell you what goes on behind the Glenn Hughes belly button.
Right.
What goes on is that a man in his 40s got to take care of himself.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
okay then, Glenn. My next question is, in your early days, you had hard drugs and drink problem. How hard was it for you to give these up? And why didn't you turn to God at one point?
Well, the only way you can quit,
yeah,
is to believe in something bigger than you. For me, I quit because I was killing myself and because I found I had a conscious contact with a higher power. I choose to call that conscious contact God. You may choose to call him something else, but for me, my personal belief is my own personal belief, and I just choose to call him God. I used to call him Glenn, and that used to piss him off.
The next question is, how did your faith in God reflect in your music?
Immensely, from the blues album onwards, I think there's always going to be some sort of divine piece in my music that would refer to God, but I don't refer to God in the term God. I think my music is uplifting, Even the song Days of Avalon deals with my passing, but it's still an uplifting piece of music.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my next question is, it only seems like yesterday since you did The Way It Is.
Right.
Was that album a success for you?
It was an album that sort of kept me on medium ground. It was an album that was confused a few people because they didn't... You know, man, it's like my audience is so varied. I have a young audience in South America, a hardcore male audience in Japan, a strong, you know, audience in France and Italy and Holland of girls.
Yeah.
So it's like I have a very cross section of an audience. I think the real true Glenn Hughes fans understand it all.
Yeah.
But the way it is was basically a comeback from addiction, because addiction took the shit out of me. It winded me. It took me 3 years to make another album.
Yeah, it was the last time I saw you. Was it?
It's a long, long time.
Bradford was the last time I saw you.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah. I was going to see you last year with Michael.
He got cancelled. The German.
On my birthday, actually.
The you know something? I'll be back in October.
Good. That's my birthday, October.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was going to play on the Manchester on my birthday. I thought I'd go and see
Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, Jason, I'll see you.
Right.
I'll see you in October.
I was only going to go to see you because I don't like Michael Shanka.
Very good. Very good.
Alright, then my next question is, what made you decide to release the latest LP in such a short space of time since the last album?
Well, 3 years from addiction to the way it is, I just figured it was time for another release.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted another release. I just think my fans were craving another album, and you know, I wanted to make another album. I did it for selfish reasons, really.
Right. I say it was like I only got it last week, and I couldn't believe it was a new album. I thought, shit, this is quick.
Yeah.
You know, where did this come from? No news or nothing. It was just a surprise.
He's a quick boy.
Okay, next question, Glenn, is so what happened with the Michael Shanka tour?
The German tour, 17 shows, got cancelled because the promoter didn't pay us the deposit. So consequently, when you got 17 gigs booked in Germany and there's 5 in the UK, you have to cancel the whole tour.
Right.
Subsequently, upsetting all UK fans because a lot of tickets were sold.
Right.
So the deal is next time.
Was it Michael Shanka that was headlining that tour then?
No, we were co-headlining it.
Because if it had been your way, you'd been in Bradford, wouldn't you? Because like Bradford's like, I know you love Bradford.
I know, yeah.
So I know you'd have been there.
Absolutely.
Did you try to play Bradford on that tour? Did you say to the promoter, look, I want to play Bradford?
Pardon me?
Did you try to ask the promoter if you could play Bradford?
I had no part of it.
Right.
It was my agent.
Right, okay. Okay, then my next question is your latest LP, Return to Crystal Karma, is it? Karma?
Mm-hmm.
Is that you pronounce it?
Mm-hmm.
What is it about?
It's about the return of pure living. No, it's about the return of all things that are good and pure.
Right.
And basically, crystal means clear, you know. And karma for me is about the life that I've lived and the life I'm living now. So it's about a return to goodness, and you know, it's really a pure record.
Is karma some sort of religion?
No, karma's the fate that we all have in life.
Right.
Karma's where we're supposed to be now. So I believe this is a good time for Glenn Hughes.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any other titles for this album called the title album?
Did I have another title for it?
Yeah.
Not really.
No.
I wanted this one.
Right.
No, you know, I did. I had. I can't say it because the next album might be called that. I have to keep it secret.
Right. Okay. Was there an LP recorded? Sorry, where was the LP recorded and how long did it take?
It recorded in Los Angeles. It was recorded in 9 days.
Yeah, that's good. Who produced it?
I did with Michael Scott.
Scott, it's out Van Halen, yeah.
That's right.
Right, okay. So why did you decide to use Michael Scott as a producer?
Because he's aggressive, he's young, and he also understands the rock Glenn Hughes. If you listen to the album, it sonically sounds really deep, and it sounds, you know, sonically good. As a rock album goes, this is a great sounding rock album, I believe, and that's his forte.
So you're actually happy with the way it turned out then?
It's fucking great.
Are you going to use him again on the next album?
Absolutely.
Okay, besides, is it Jerkum, the guitarist?
Joachim, yeah.
Ex-Spellbound, not many people know that.
Right.
You also had Gary. Was that the guy who played drums for you on the tour Addiction?
Ferguson, yeah.
Right, I thought it was. Who else have played on this album?
Hans Zermühlen, Zermuehlen, Zermühlen on keyboards. He's been with me for the last album, and Fergie's on drums, of course, and Joachim's on guitar, and I play bass and sing. It's the same band for the last 2 albums.
So it was the keyboard plays Brazilian, I think, South American. Is that the guy?
No, the keyboard player is actually German-American.
Right, because you had some Brazilian guys, something in your one.
That's right, I did have Ruben Peltier, yeah.
Right, okay. Why didn't you use him on this album?
I wanted a different feel.
Right. Is this sort of like going to be a permanent Glenn Hughes lineup now, or?
It certainly is.
Right, okay. Next question is, could you explain briefly what each track is about on the new album, please?
Yeah, the first song is about an abduction when I was transposed up into a spaceship in 1988. You might think Glenn Hughes is nuts. I'm eccentric, as you might know. So I think, you know, in 1988 I was actually in a spaceship, and you all may laugh, but it's probably true. Midnight Meditate is about obviously meditating around midnight and living. It's basically a good feeling song. It's All Right is about where I feel I am today, where everything's kind of groovy. Switch the Mojo is about a woman that is really killing me and really like hurting me, and I'm about to tell her that if she don't watch out, I'm going to switch the mojo on her ass. Gone is track 5 is a song that Tony Iommi wrote with me, and it's a song about my ex-girlfriend who severely kicked my ass in 1996.
Right.
Angela, is it number 6?
Number 7. Number 6 is The Other Side of Me.
The Other Side of Me is a song about... The Other Side of Me is obviously... There's two sides to Glenn Hughes. There's the rock side and the soul side, and this is both sides. Angela is a song about a girl I knew that growing up that was very young, and she became a rock and roll star. So...
All right, who's she doing her?
No, somebody fictional.
Right.
Ode to Jay is a song I dedicated to my friend Jeffrey Beck.
Is he still alive, Jeff? Jeff Beck?
Yes.
Right, because I wonder why you did it, see, because the other one was Ode to Jay, wasn't it? I mean, your old guitarist.
Right, this is definitely for Jeff.
Right.
Track 9 is...
So what did you... Sorry, before you go into that, why did you decide to do Jeff Beck?
Because I love him.
Right.
I absolutely think it's time somebody did a tribute for him.
Right.
Track 9 is a song I wrote for my parents called This Life, thanking them for the life they have given me.
Yeah.
Track 10, Days of Avalon, deals with the passing of Glenn Hughes onto the other side where he's very happy.
Right. Okay, my next question is, are you planning on doing a promo video for this?
Yes, May 21st in Los Angeles, May 22nd, we will shoot the song Days of Avalon.
Right. Have you any idea what the concept is yet?
The direct, it's a lot of footage of me playing live and a lot of footage of me at the beach.
Right. Okay, right, I understand that the song that Gone was going to actually be on the Tony Iommi solo album.
Correct.
Why did you decide to use it yourself instead of Tony?
Because it was bootlegged and he was going to use it and he couldn't use it. So consequently he asked me if I wanted to use one of the songs, and I said sure, man. I took Gone because it was dark and heavy.
Right. Did you actually sing on the Glenn and the Tony Iommi album?
No, on the new one, no.
No. Did you sing on one of his previous albums?
Sang on Seventh Star.
That's the only one that I've got, yeah, it's a good album.
19, yes, fantastic.
Brilliant album.
Thank you.
I only bought it because you were singing on it, dude.
Thank you, man.
I mean, everything I bought, like, with all singers like the Brazen Abbott.
Oh, thank
I
you.
bought that because I had you singing on
Well,
it.
thank you, Jason.
Oh, you're welcome, mate. You're an excellent singer. You and Rob Alford are the best.
Thank you, man.
Oh, you're welcome, man. Right, the next question is, are you getting a good response from press so far for the new album?
This album so far has been the best Glenn Hughes album as far as response.
Right.
All across Europe, and you know, I believe this is a strong rock record.
Yeah, I noticed that you've gone like for a heavier sound, but you've also got the funk in there.
Totally. Can't lose the funk, can I?
No. Which do you prefer to do?
Pardon?
Which sort of music do you prefer to do?
I like to mix it.
Yeah.
I like to mix it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which is your favourite songs on the album? Would you say that you recorded?
I'd say This Life, track 9.
Right, because it's for your parents.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Next question is, so when will you be touring the UK?
October, my friend.
Anywhere else?
All over Europe.
Are you supporting? Do you have any support acts?
We're headlining, and I don't know who's going to support.
Mm-hmm. Have you any side projects planned for the future besides the next Glenn Hughes album?
Any other projects?
Yeah.
Yes, Pat Travers' Glenn Hughes album in September.
Right.
Hughes Thrall Part 2 is ongoing. It'll be released next spring.
Right. How will that differ from the first one?
Oh, I don't know, bro. It's just going to be very classy. Same kind of vibe.
Right. All right then, Glenn. Well, I'd like to thank you for doing the interview.
Thank you, Jay.
And, I wish you all the best.
Thank you, brother.